Hello all, in today's video I just want to show you some toy organization. So I have this first container from Walmart. I used it to store my son's Little People figurines, so we have the Little People in here, and then there's some, Little People's furniture and some other little doll furniture for them, and the last one is the Fisher-Price animals. So that's that. Now I'm going to take you out to the living room and show you the other organization I did. And then today's video is going to be me reorganizing and sorting out my son's other toy bins and, getting rid of the things that don't belong in there and sorting them into their proper spots. So just wanted to show you and give you maybe some ideas of toy storage. So in my living room where my son mainly plays, this is the stuff he mainly uses a lot. So I have these little $2 baskets from Dollarama, and they fit perfectly on the shelf. And then all his toys are separated into little categories. The bottom shelf is mainly his winter little things, and then some open-ended play items. Like I just put in some blocks. He likes these little candle things and these wire things he builds like houses out of. So that's that, and it looks pretty organized. And I'll just show you one more spot in the living room. And then over here we have this IKEA little shelf with the baskets. I think was like $60. Just noticed this basket is actually in the wrong spot. Hold on. So yeah, this bottom shelf here with the baskets was like $60 from IKEA, and then I organized it with his dinosaurs, reptiles, and another bin of dinosaurs, and then his little insects and people and his forest animals. And then he has these little containers here that came with Lion King mystery figures from Walmart. And then again, I have these three, there's like a wooden shoe rack here, and then three more baskets for his construction materials. So this one has like little signs, this one has the people, and then this one has like bricks and things that you could use to build with. And then as you go up, over here there is some containers that were $2.50 from Dollarama. So the blue container, the ones with the blue lids, they're from Dollarama. So I have two with letters, and then the other one is Little People, Little Miss and Little Mister figurines from McDonald's, and he collected so many of those, so they have their own bin. And then I have some of those magnet tiles in this fourth one, and then another one with little tools and gears and stuff that can make a car. And then there's a smaller container for $1.25, and it has like these little blocks that connect like that, little snap boxes. So there's that. And as you come along, there's my air conditioner. So there's this box here also for his construction, and this is housing some of the construction vehicles. And as you come down, it's just got his some large dinosaurs that didn't fit in the bin, and then his airport and the little sled for his Fisher-Price Frozen set. So now I'll show you what my main issue is now, and how I have to fix that and get those toys reorganized out in my kitchen. Before you go in the kitchen, I just wanted to show you. So this is my son's doll from our generation, and in here I started adding in his kitchen items. That is not the kitchen item. That's what I mean. The toys just get everywhere, especially with him being home all the time. But this has a little basket with some play food, and there's more out in the kitchen, so I kind of want to go through this too and, take out the items we don't need. And underneath that here is his down by the water, so like all water themed stuff. It's a zoo in here, so zoo animals is all in there, and then his farm animals are in the last one. So I want to go through these two and take out what is double or extra, or we just don't need it. So that's that. This is my main problem because he's been home, and at the end of the night I just kind of throw all his toys back in here, and this is a big mess. This is right in between like our TV that we have in our kitchen and his nature table. So this is what I want to reorganize today. Take out the items that don't belong, put them into those bins either in the kitchen or in the living room, and then downsize and just get rid of the things that are either broken or he doesn't need. I might take some items to my mom's house just because he's there, when I'm working Right now I'm not working, but when he is over there, he can use his toys that he still likes. I just don't have space for them. And I know this is a lot of toys, but honestly, my son knows like all his toys. He can come out of the blue and just ask you, "Where's my little train with like the black dots?" And then I have to go find it. So it's just I have to get these more organized. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I find the best way to organize this. The shelf here came from this one, I believe, was 40 bucks from like Canadian Tire with the actual basket, like the little bins here. So I'm going to take all these bins out to the living room, dump them out onto the floor, and I find that's the best way to just make a big giant pile and then sort like with like. Also, all this needs to be sorted out. These are items. This bag here, when I was cleaning up the living room the other night, these are all toys that he brought out from the kitchen, and now they're in this bag. So those need to be sorted and put in their proper bins. And then some old Legos that I think I'm going to either donate or give to my mom. And then I found a bunch of musical instruments out here, so I'm going to put them all together in this little drum. And then I have all these toys up here too that I found just randomly here in the living room. So they all need to go into proper bins as well. So now the bins are completely empty, and this is the pile of toys that I have to sort out now. But this is the best way I find to do it. It's just sort everything into smaller piles and then get rid of the items that you no longer need, or you can donate them or give them to other family members. So that's what I'm going to start doing now. And I want to get rid of, hopefully, maybe 20 to 30% of this. That way the bins don't look so full and overflowing. And then my son, it's easier for me to find what he's looking for. So I'm going to start doing that now, and I'll show you once I got smaller piles organized. So I have reorganized all the bins that are in the kitchen for my son's toys. These are the toys that I'm either going to donate or send some of them to my mom's house, because he does like these, like Thomas trains and cars. So I'll sort those out and see which ones I'm going to send over to her house. And along with some of these blocks will probably go to her house. And then as I come over here, all these toys here belong in those bins, the Fisher Price animals and people and furniture that belongs out in the kitchen. This pile here still on my sofa is like my son's play food mainly. So I'm going to sort that out and downsize this as well, and see what I can either send to my mom's house or donate. And now, well, I'll take you out to the kitchen and show you the bins reorganized. So here are the bins in the kitchen, and they're all reorganized. So this first top one here has all my son's little boats. This one here contains little like characters from TV shows like this, Pluto. So just little things like that. This one has his Peppa Pig stuff. It's got some of the Peppa Pigs and some slides and little houses for them. This one on the end, beside the nature table, has his Baby Alive. And then some accessories for that doll. As it comes down, the first one is overflowing still, which I need to get my son to actually look at them. But these are all Hot Wheels style, like cars and vehicles. So you'll have to look at those. Then we have character vehicles. Sorry, it's a little dark, but it's like Donald Duck cars and PJ Masks characters that are attached to vehicles. Then we have in this bin here are those IKEA mix and match like cars that are like wooden, and I have like little plastic pieces that you can switch around and make different types of vehicles. This one here is housing, it's really dark, hold on, I'll just show you. This is housing these cars here that go for a ramp that my son has in his room. So that's that bin. And as we come down, the shelf here contains some train items. So this is like a thing for his mini trains that it jumps out of, and some other plastic trains. Sorry, I'm filming with my tablet and there's no light on this tablet. And then this one is larger plastic cars and vehicles. And then down at the very bottom is my son's wooden blocks and water blocks. And then the last bin is an open-ended play bin. So it's like cardboard tubes, plastic little containers that you can open up. Old like lids and stuff that he can use just, you know, to build little things for his little setups that he likes to do. So now I'm going to go sort out the stuff that's still on the sofa, like the play food, and then I will show you that reorganized. So I just want to show you where I'm at. So these are all the little small construction vehicles, and they fit in this little box perfectly, so that will go back up on the shelf. These are all the play food items and like dishes that I save for my son. So those are in this little container, so that'll go back where it was. Now I do have lots of these cutting fruits and vegetables, so I'm going to see which ones are the same and probably give some of them to my mom or donate them. So I'm just going to sort those out quickly. So these are the ones that I removed from the ones that I want to save for my son. So these ones will go over to my mom's house because he can still use them over there. These are the ones we're going to keep, but I'm not going to store them in the basket with the other fruits and vegetables. I'm actually going to store them in our homeschool cupboard and just pull them out when either if he asks for them or if we're doing an activity that involves a practical life activity that involves cutting fruits and vegetables. So I'm just going to show you what I am giving to my mom and a basket that I have for donation once they open again. So this bag here will go to my mom. She's got the Lego bricks down there that my son can use over at her house, and then lots of little trains and some cars and stuff like that. And then over here is just stuff that just extra pieces. The reason I'm not sending this train set to my mom's house is because, and the reason I'm getting rid of it is because the actual electric train part that goes for it broke. So another child can enjoy it. It's just that my son, he keeps on asking me for the train that works with that. So it's just easier to donate it. So yeah, I'll be donating this blue bucket with these items once the donation places reopen. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching this toy organization video. Hopefully I gave you some ideas of how to store your child's toys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.